There's a switch in the human brain that only flips when you are seconds away from death. It's called the third man factor. It is a sensation that an invisible presence is walking beside you, guiding you out of the impossible, and the most famous explorers in history swear it is real. In 1916, Ernest Shackleton and his two men were crossing the frozen mountains of South Georgia. They had been marching for 36 hours without rest, starving and dehydrated. Shackleton later wrote that the silence was so heavy he felt a fourth person walking with them. It felt so real that the other man would often turn to offer the ghost a piece of their rations, only to remember nobody was there. This happens on Everest too. In 1933, climber Frank Smythe was alone in the death zone. He became so convinced that a companion was tied to his rope that he broke a piece of mint cake in half to share it, only to realize he was talking to thin air. But the third man doesn't just appear in the cold, he appears in the fire. On September 11th, Ron DeFrancisco was trapped on the 84th floor of the South Tower. He was blinded by the smoke and gave up, lying on the floor to wait for the end. Suddenly, he felt a firm hand grab his shoulder and heard a male voice command him, "Get up." That voice guided him through the flames to the only clear stairway. Ron was the last person to make it out of the South Tower alive. Scientists say this is just the brain's survival avatar, a hallucination to keep you moving. But for the people who survived, they know the truth. They weren't hallucinating. They were being saved.